goes in. They're all in line. We're ready for the start. They're off in the Breeders' Cup. Filly and Mare Turf and Full Count Felicia goes immediately to the front. Didia with some early speed to Sunset Glory from that far outside post is going up after the front runners as well. And then it's Beautiful Love, Moira, Cinderella's Dream on the inside, Beach Bomb and Content. Warlike Goddess taken in hand behind them with 9 lengths to make up early. Then Hang the Moon, followed by Soprano, and Anisette is the trailer. Full Count Felicia is the leader. Coming to the top of the stretch, first time round in front. Full Count Felicia on top and in the clear by a length and a half. And then it's Beautiful Love on the inside. Sunset Glory is next. Cinderella's Dream, a 4th position now on the inside of Didia as they pass by the stands for the first time. Then Content and Moira to Beach Bomb, who's alongside of Warlike Goddess, Soprano in behind them. And at the back of the field are Hang the Moon and Anisette. So Full Count Felicia leads the way into the clubhouse turn and is in the clear by almost 2. Anisette on the outside is second. Beautiful Love drafting in behind the leaders in third. Didia 4th. Cinderella's Dream unhurried 5th. Moira in hand 6th on the outside. Content is 7th at this stage with 6.5 to make up. And then Beach Bomb, Warlike Goddess right behind them. As they head up the backstretch comes Soprano, and then Hang the Moon and Anisette at the back of the field. So they continue up the backstretch, 3/4 up at 1:15.08 seconds. It's been a fairly easy tempo for Full Count Felicia, prompted by Sunset Glory. The 2 of them head into the turn. Moira getting going now while moving 3 wide. Then Beautiful Love, Didia, Beach Bomb, and Warlike Goddess making a sweeping 4 wide bid as they round the far turn. Full Count Felicia trying to take up the distance here. Moira now moves up on the outside, and the 2 of them hook up at the top of the stretch. Moira has taken the lead from Full Count Felicia. Didia trying to close the gap. Warlike Goddess, Beautiful Love, and then comes Cinderella's Dream. They're coming to the finish, and it is Moira. Oh, Canada! Cinderella's Dream was second. Didia was third in the Filly and Mare Turf.
Oh, Canada is right. Moira gets first jump on this group here today. And at 5-1, a Canadian Horse of the Year is your winner of the Filly and Mare Turf.
A very measured ride by Flavien Prat, never too far back, but at the same time content to let her gather herself up underneath her and make sure she was in position to have clear running room to the wire.
Given the pace of the race, I think he was in the right position to strike 1 or 2 horses. Perhaps you'll think their jockeys didn't get a chance to really cut them loose, but she was very on it. We know how well she enjoys a Breeders' Cup run. She ran really well in the race last year behind Inspiral, and she's got her day in the sun today.
Huge day for Flavien Prat as well, your winner of the Classic. Just a race ago, he comes back to take home the Filly and Mare Turf as well with this daughter of Go Sapper. Let's take a look overhead. He was sitting back, stalking the pace in the early stages, but got the jump on some of the others who were buried back behind horses. Cinderella's Dream rather, had a lot of ground to make up at this stage, but he'd already put Moira in striking position.
Cinderella's Dream ended up on the inside, and she was never able to really increase her position at any point until I think it was a little too late.
Her stable companion is the horse in front of her, Beautiful Love, and unfortunately Beautiful Love's got nowhere to go, even though she's not really quickening, so she's just holding her position. And Cinderella's Dream is now stuck behind the weakening Full Count Felicia. Eventually she gets a gap and she's closing hand over fist, and maybe in another couple of strides might have gone close, but I think Moira's shown so much ability in the past. She's deserved this moment. What a cracking run from Didia as well.
Didia, Warlike Goddess, both geared up to make their run and just outrun at the end in those final strides by Moira.
Good effort from Beautiful Love as well. I think she's run above expectations today. Just looking in behind, I thought Soprano's race was run early on. She missed the kick, as Kate mentioned, might have been a danger, and then she didn't run ideally as Billy Loughnane would have wanted.
We had an isolated camera on Cinderella's Dream. William Buick with a lot of ground to make up. as they came for home. And at the rail, yes, he's saving ground, but he's also at the mercy of horses that might have been backing up in front of him.
Well, and you can see here, this is really a good illustration of the difference between a horse who's able to do something comfortably and a horse who's kind of bottled up and just has to be content to wait. And I think that cost her, because I think she was just a little eager to go.
You look at William Buick's hands on the reins. He's up, he's down, he's up, he's down. He's never smooth with it, as smooth as he'd want to be. And eventually, when he gets the gaps, obviously everything's quickening, and he's already lost a little bit of ground because of that. And unfortunately, it's just too much ground to rein back in. She's run really well. You know, they've got to be proud of her effort.
You can see Didia to the outside making the exact same run in that final part of the race. And she quickens beautifully once she gets the opportunity. It just was a little too late.
Well, it's a short stretch here at Del Mar, and he didn't have the opportunity to ask for her best until the last maybe 10 jumps.
Is there any chance of moving that winning post a little bit further down the line?
I mean, for the connections of Moira, though, remembering the joy in the Beverly D and her finally getting that type of victory at a high level against top U.S. horses. I remember they had to sweat out the photo. It was very, very close. And this is a tight-knit group that's around this horse and have traveled with her all over the place. She's been a bit unlucky over the years to not have won a bigger one before now.
Cheers to the breeder, Adina Springs. Her earnings go well over $2 million, and she's been such a model of consistency, Kate. And you go back to the bottom of her page, and we see her win in the Queen's Plate back in 2022.
It's not often that you see a horse like her be close to $2 million in career earnings without having notched that grade 1 in the United States.
Well, she did so on a world stage here today. Moira, your winner of the Maker's Mark Breeders' Cup Filly and Mare Turf.
And now, entering the winner's circle is the official winner of today's Maker's Mark Breeders' Cup Filly and Mare Turf, number 10, Moira. She's a 5-year-old bay mare by Go Sapper from Divine Aida by Unbridled Song, bred in Ontario by Adina Springs. Winning owners are X-Men Racing, Madicat Stables, and SF Racing LLC. The winning trainer is Kevin Attard, riding back-to-back championship winners jockey Flavien Prat. Games, bringing the best in entertainment through games, animation, comics, and more. John Deere has been a longtime supporter of the equine industry. All Breeders' Cup breeders and owners are qualified to receive major John Deere discounts on select equipment, including lawn and garden tractors, compact utility tractors, Gator utility vehicles, commercial mowing equipment, and much more. For details on the exclusive equine member discounts provided on John Deere equipment, talk to your local dealer or call 866-678-4289. Maker's Mark wishes you luck today and invites you to try a Del Mar Daisy made with Maker's Mark bourbon and visit Plaza de Mexico to learn about the Maker's Mark Breeders' Cup private selection. At Maker's Mark, we make our bourbon carefully. Please enjoy it that way.